Every farm needs a farmhouse. The farm that I'm building on my Polar Express layout is home to a poor farmer, so I've chosen this humble rustic cabin as the farmhouse. The rustic cabin is a great accessory from Woodland Scenics, but in this video I'll make it even better before it goes on my layout. I'm doing an easy step-by-step process to improve this built and ready structure. Then I'll review the rustic cabin and demonstrate how it looks on my layout. Finally, it's on to running the trains. Now let's get started. Hi, I'm Owen. In these videos I review and demonstrate new trains and accessories for my Polar Express O-gauge model railroad layout. I also do tutorials on building, expanding, and improving a model railroad. If you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to my channel. Now let's take a close look at the rustic cabin. The rustic cabin is a built and ready landmark structure from Woodland Scenics. It's made to be connected with the Woodland Scenics Just Plug lighting system. This is an O-scale accessory. It's built in the 1:48 O-scale standard. 1:48 means that 12 inches in the real world is equal to 48 feet for O-scale accessories. Another way to say it is that each real world quarter inch equals 1 foot in the O-scale world. The wide front porch is an endearing feature of the rustic cabin. A milk can stands next to the front door. A pair of rustic rocking chairs provide a place for the farmer and his wife to rest their weary bones. An old barrow stands on its end between the rocking chairs. A firewood stack at one end of the porch is a handy source of fuel for heating the cabin. On one end of the cabin, a stovepipe comes through the wall and extends up above the roof. 60, 75, or 100 years ago, this was an arrangement that was common in rural areas. On the opposite end of the cabin, a television antenna reaches up well above the ridgeline of the roof. No cable television for this family. On the back side of the house, an electric meter is mounted where the power supply enters the home. Indoor plumbing is evidenced by the stack pipe on the roof of the back of the cabin. The roof is shingled with aging cedar shakes. It's clearly seen better days. The foundation is an uneven construction of field stones. It's painted gray. The exterior construction is what's called board and batten. It's an inexpensive and easy construction method. An electric light outside the front door illuminates the porch, a rare luxury for those long northern winter nights. I've added an additional light inside to send a warm, welcoming glow through the windows. I'm using the Woodland Scenics Light Diffuser Kit to cover the windows on the inside. 2 layers go over each window. First, the tinted film blocks us from seeing inside the cabin. This is necessary because the inside is empty. If we could see through the windows, it wouldn't look very realistic. Second, the light diffusing film will make the interior light shine through in a warm, even glow. Before I covered the windows, I tested it for light leaks in the joints and for glowing walls. I could fix any problems with the blackout paint included in the light blocking kit from Woodland Scenics before I covered the windows. However, in this case, I didn't need to do so. I cut pieces of film to the right size to cover the windows from the inside. The tinted film has a coating that would prevent those little glue dots from sticking, so I needed to wipe it off with isopropyl alcohol before I put the tinted film in place. These glue dots that I used to put this together are available from most hobby stores. The tinted film goes on first, then the light diffuser film goes on behind that. Here's what it looks like on the inside with both films in place. I'll also use the Woodland Scenics light blocking kit to prevent light leaks under the foundation. The light blocking kit includes the blackout paint to cover walls and joints that might leak light and spoil the effect. It also includes putty to block light leaks under the foundation or in wider joints in the walls. I'll make judicious use of the light blocking kit on the old weathered barn as well. I'm waiting for a nice warm day to mix the plaster and put it down where the barn and cabin will be permanently placed. As soon as I can get that done, to level that area, my new barn and cabin are ready to be fastened in place. I'll be adding an O-scale barbed wire fence around the entire farm. In addition, I'm looking for a vintage O-scale tractor to complete the farm scene. Let me know what you think of my new farm scene by leaving a comment below. I'm going to put the barn and the house in place and get them lit up, and then let's run the train. Well, there's the farmstead on my layout, the rustic cabin and the old weathered barn lit up. Unfortunately, I've got the lights cords laying across the top of the layout yet because I have not been able to put the plaster down in order to level that spot for them to go in. And once I've done that, I'll be able to drill holes through and run the cords underneath the table. But for now, they're laying across the top. But you can get a sense of what the structures look like, lit up like that. The rustic cabin looks pretty cool, I think. And likewise, the old weathered barn. I kind of like them. And I think once I get them permanently affixed, they'll be a little bit more properly proportioned and they'll look a lot better. But for now, at least I've got them down there. Well, that'll do it for this video, folks. I hope you enjoyed that look at the rustic cabin. I think it's going to be a great addition on my layout. I think it makes a perfect farmhouse for a poor, humble farmer. Please be sure to click the thumbs up down below and like this video. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and share it on social media or with anyone you know who may be into model railroading. As always, thanks for watching.